Raiders taking on their in-state rivals.
No, they didn't.
Buccaneers. A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16.
Yeah, so they doing like they were doing me.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Doing like they were doing me, bro. And they know he lying, bro. What is it, sir?
Baker going to throw this right away. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. From the 29, here's second down and 3. A first carry here for Kene Nwangwu. Down the right sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His first rushing touchdown of the year.
Yeah. I gotta pull the other one out. Unplug that other one for me. I'm pretty sure you can.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were going to bring it to me. Oh, clean this shit up. Damn.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Etienne to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 34 now. See what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown game.
Well, third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. The defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Fighting to the ball carrier there was Carlton Davis, and he finishes that play off. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And a gain of 4 gets him to the midfield strike. Look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. But here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive. Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Lawrence will throw.
Damn, you can let this man go easy like that?
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 39 that time.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
Bigsby is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Lawrence. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. His 5th sack of the season. And Charles Clay, he's in the loss last week. They didn't have a single sack with the James Harden.
But did they need to? That's something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't
Clown, DD, clown. Hey, these bucks gonna be nasty. They do relocation in that motherfucker. I'm gonna relocate these niggas.
And the first play will be a field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And
They can have trouble with these niggas, bro.
It's 7-3. So both teams come away with.
They already got losing record. We're gonna get us a quarterback.
They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming
Taking out the players and the computer hate the plays.
they've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
That'll be complete to the running back, Mwangu. And he's got this down to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Don't let us down.
Come on, what you're working with. Teamwork, baby. That's right. Teamwork.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the Rogu. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he's going to get up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again.
Yeah, going in,
out of the backfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate
good.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. Etienne up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka in pursuit that time, and he gets the tackle for loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. Wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But this guy, he's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. In the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
McManus's point after is good, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. First down, Mayfield. Drops this off with Nwangu. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Mayfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. He's on his way. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second and 10, we're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They approach this drive with confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws hasn't been really good. Trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the field for ETN. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
And they'll run with ETN. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by McManus is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the... There he goes on the side. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 53 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And the Jaguars are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he will find Ridley on the outside. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That's a defense running bounce when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. Keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right
They go up by 3.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal.
Oh my God, bro. Everything is just a fall into this motherfucker, man.
Christian Kirk hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jags take the opening kickoff.
This nigga here trash. I don't remember throw these goddamn bullshit ass short, bro.
Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Oh, your shit locked too, like my shit.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, their next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. They give to White on the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing, Mayfield. That is caught. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. The slot man in motion right. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things going to get more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Well, you had us in the goddamn battle royale, nigga. I don't do no run. I'm not running around. Pull up. What they shooting? Pulling up. You was sightseeing. I was looking for trouble.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Joe Tryon there to make the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can run.
Here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, someone thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now Lawrence.
Oh my God, we got this nigga, bro. Taking 10 years to get. Man, the defense, bro.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On play action, Lawrence. Inside the 10. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
You know you finna know what you're gonna do.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long
Focus on
way
that
toward
kill, you
wrapping
finna
this
hit.
one up. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And this will result in it losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Second down and goal. Lawrence flushed out right. And they'll just throw this one over and away. The security complete here.
That was lockdown coverage there. Scary for someone to come over. That was a great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Zay Jones from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars will add to their fourth quarter lead. McManus's point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Buccaneers 17. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10. In motion right is Evans. Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
That nigga is horrible with a deep ball.
They'll come up now on second down.
Okay.
Here's Mayfield. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Mayfield looking downfield for Godwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Damn, D on the sideline? Man.
Here now, third down. Here's Baker. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Bubba Bolden who picks
Hey, this
up
nigga
the
wide
chance
open.
to
This
take possession
shit
here
over.
at their own
Oh, yeah.
47-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Lawrence.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, brought up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Nwangu on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hit him with the trick play, coach.
The drive starts with a run by White.
Why is this nigga in
Goes
there?
nowhere.
Dang.
He'll lose yardage back at the 17. All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using
And
his
it made it
athleticism
slower.
to get to the
Oh.
backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mayfield on play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Josh Allen collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception. interception and set up their offense in great shape.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Ah.
Well, this was a very close